I did it. I bleached my eyebrows. Are you proud of me? It was very, like, brave of me. And I feel a little insane about it. I think it's cute. I think it's a vibe. We have to see what it looks like when I do my makeup, but for right now, pretty sick. When I first did it, I immediately thought I looked like the guy I dated who had alopecia. No hair anywhere, bald, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, no hair, hairless legs. I immediately felt like I looked like him. So that's a really fun moment, a really fun thought I had. Oh my god, actually today's episode is going to be about boys. Because I've been trying not to talk about it, but literally we're 6 months into the year and I've already like stopped talking to 2 people, started talking to 1 person, a random person from my past has reappeared. I really gotta I have to talk about it, and everyone in my life is probably sick of me talking about it, so I'm gonna put it out on the internet and I'm gonna stop talking about this shit because even I'm tired of thinking about it. And we're gonna put to rest the old boys, and then there might be 1 boy that's about to be put to rest, and then we're gonna move forward move forward with the rest. So basically, coming into 2024, I was talking to 2 guys. There were 2. Both of them from Hinge. Both of them I had like hung out with at the end of 2023. Okay, I'm gonna start with this guy. The first guy, he lied. He's a liar. His Hinge said that he lived in Brooklyn. And he's a liar because he actually lives in his parents' house in like Hudson Valley, like upstate New York. Is it technically upstate New York? No. But when you're a transplant living in Manhattan, anything north of like Inwood is upstate New York. So he lived in upstate. Liar. He was a liar. I don't know if you recall, if you're a loyal Weird Shark Girl fan, you recall from the first episode, I was obsessed with Touching Yourself by the Japanese House. That was him. It was him who I was listening to that song about. We had plans multiple times to hang out, and like we would both cancel on each other, and it was kind of it wasn't the vibe. And then around Thanksgiving, my roommate went out of town, and I said, my roommate's out of town, like, you can come sleep over, like, let's actually hang out. And we did, and it was fun, and I had the biggest crush on him. I still think he's really cute. He's just, like, a year younger than me, and, like, I know that a year isn't that big of a deal, but for boys, it's, like, huge. Like, he felt so immature. He was really cute. We had a good, like, 24 hours together, and then he went back. And, like, we were talking on and off. Like, we never texted, like, every day or anything after we, like, that first, like, 2 weeks of us talking every day. And then my roommate went out of town again this weekend, and I texted him, like, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, hey, do you want to come hang out with me again? And he was like, oh, yeah, like, sounds fun. I called him last week because, like, we hadn't talked to each other, and I was kind of giving him, like, a chance to cancel on me, like, respectfully, and, like, be like, oh, yeah, no, actually, I can't make it. He was like, yeah, I'll let you know. Like, I'm going out to dinner with my family. I'll let you know if I can make it or not later tonight. Never heard from him. He's dead to me. I, like, knew he wasn't gonna come, which is why I called him so he could be like, I can't make it, sorry. And he didn't end up coming. And that's fine. It's fine. I don't think whatever we had would have worked out because he doesn't live in the city. And, like, he's a stupid little, like, 23-year-old boy. Even though he's really cute. So, yeah, he's dead. Next, boy number 2. I met this guy also on Hinge. We went on a date, like a real date, end of last year, maybe in like November, early November. Listen, I love a nerd. I really do love a nerd. I like a specific type of nerd. I don't judge people for their interests, right? Like, be into whatever you want to be. I'm into weird shit too. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with anime, and I don't watch it. I have nothing against it. I don't think it's bad. Like, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But when, at least in the guys that I've dated, the ones that are into anime are super into anime. It's just like not a common interest, and it's when it's like your personality trait and I don't know shit about it. I just like, we're not compatible, and like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. With that being said, I am too pussy to like ever reject a boy, even if I don't like them. I always end up like slowly ghosting someone because I'm an asshole. And so I'm just like sitting someone down or like sending him a text and being like, oh my god, I'm literally boy number one. Like, instead of telling a boy that I've been talking to that like, I don't think it's gonna work out, I'm not really interested in you, I just kind of never make plans with them again, but while still responding to their text messages. It's because I like the attention. If you're texting me, I'm gonna let you keep texting me. I'm a simple girl. I just want attention. Oh my god, he just liked my Instagram story. He literally just liked my Instagram story. Speak of the devil. That's crazy. I'm kind of manifested that. I love the attention. Like, I love it. He is always liking my shit. He's just like a fan now. Like, I can't see him any other way. I am really bad about like kissing someone on the first date because I freak out. I get so nervous and like I just kind of run away. Like, even if I've been into them, I like just kind of run away and I'm like, okay, bye, see you later, and like dip. And I'm like, my train's coming, I gotta go. I wasn't that into him, which is probably why I did that. So this guy used to come into my bar and hang out all the time. The first time he did it, he tried to like kiss me over the bar and I was so uncomfortable. And I was like, bro, I'm like clocked in, like I'm open, like someone could walk in. This isn't the vibe. He showed up another time and hung out with me while I was closing. And then once I was done, we made out. And that was fine. And then we like went to a bar on the corner and like just kind of hung out and made out. I was horny. I wanted to make out with someone. Sue me. Sue me. A boy wanted to make out with me and I did it. Okay? So I don't feel bad about that. But he really wanted me to like bring him upstairs into my apartment. And I said no because A, I didn't like invite him over to Cantina to hang out with me that night. He just kind of showed up. And B, I didn't want to fuck him. So sorry. But I haven't seen him since. He has DM'd me a few times. Yes, I have replied. He's liked my stories like a lot the last few weeks. But I haven't really like communicated with him. And I think I'll tell him if he tries to hang out with me again, like, yeah, I'm not really interested. So yeah, that's another dead one. I would say he's like a ghost. He's dead to me, but he's haunting me. So he's kind of like a ghost. Kayla also doesn't support me, like, the way I continued to talk to him because she's smart and she's my voice of reason. And I liked the attention more than I wanted to listen to my best friend. So that was my bad. Kayla, I'm sorry you're finding out this way if you're listening. I've never met someone in person before and like dated them. And that's a shame because I'm so funny and so beautiful. I don't know how people aren't just approaching me left, right, and center. My friend got married. And of course my first question is like, who's invited? Are any of them single/straight? And they were like, oh no, like not really. Well, liars, everyone's liars this episode because I show up to the wedding, straight single guy right in front of me. I like had met a lot of the wedding guests because the bride and groom had brought their friends into Cantina like the last 2 nights, and I was bartending, so I had like met a lot of the people there, so I like went up to 2 of the girls that I met, and they were standing with this guy, and I was just like, okay, hi, nice to meet you, and then continued doing my rounds. I party my little ass off at this wedding. I'm drinking, I'm hanging with my friends, I'm having a good time, I'm dancing, and then eventually at some point I sit down, and I can't remember if like he sits down next to me or if like I sit down and like he's there. I don't know, but I turn to him and start talking because give me a few drinks and I will talk to, well, I'll talk to anyone, period. But especially when I have a few drinks in me, if you're alone and we're next to each other, I will strike up a conversation with you. So I just start talking to him, flirting my little ass off, and then eventually he asks for my number and I give it to him, and then like we were getting kicked out of the reception, but there was an after party planned, and I like was like, okay, well, I'll be there, like I'll see you there. And then we talked the whole after party. So cute. So fun. Yeah, then I leave. I dip. I was drunk. I needed to go home. It was late. We make plans for a date like 2 weeks later, and we go get dinner around here. The problem was the night before our date, I got so drunk. He just texted me. Guys, what is this? What's going on? He just texted me. Throwing my phone. I don't even want to look at it because I'll get to that. I was so hungover, and I literally roll out of bed to go on this date, and it's cute and it's fun. We don't kiss at the end because I'm a pussy. I've been over this. I'm so bad at kissing at like dates. It's like too much pressure. I get so nervous. We make plans to go on a second date, which was yesterday, and we go to the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. So cute. And like we're vibing. Our conversation is so good. Like we can really like talk. Yet again, we don't kiss at the end of the day. We go on I need to see what he said. It's stressing me out. Yet again, we don't fucking kiss. I can trick myself to feel romantic about anyone, I think. Like, I think he's cute. So, like, I'm down to keep hanging out with him. And, like, if we don't kiss on the next day, like, we'll never kiss. Yeah, I texted him today and I was like, if you're interested in hanging out again. Ugh. And he responded, but he didn't say anything about hanging out again. So I just think it's not a romance thing, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. He's really smart and like he's cool, but I think we're like very different like types of people, and that's okay. I'm okay about it. It was a fun experience. I have to put myself out there more. That's what I'm learning from this. R.I.P. wedding boy. I don't think it's gonna work out. It makes me sad, but I'll get over it. Literally all these stories make me sound so bad. I swear I'm a good person. Also, like, I never talked to this many boys at once. The fact that there have been 4 boys in my life in the last 6 weeks is astronomical. That never happens to me. I'm like a one boy at a time type of girl. The last boy, I showed him my YouTube channel. Like, I didn't play him a video, so I hope he doesn't, like, decide to look me up all of a sudden and, like, watch this. This guy kind of ruined my life for the last 2 years because we match on Hinge, and, like, I swear, 2021. I vividly remember it because I was at Coney Island with my best friend Kayla was in town visiting. I matched with him. Of course, they're like, what, my friends are like, why are you looking at your phone? Like, who are you talking to? And I was like, oh, I just like started talking to this guy on Hinge, and they gave me shit because he's bald. But I'm into it. I like the bald. We text forever. Apparently he worked in the city, but he lives in South Jersey. Lame. Gross. Fuck that. And then eventually I like fucking break him down enough to go on a date with me. Really cute. We go to one of my favorite little bars that has hot dogs. The hot dog bar, Rudy's. Love you, Rudy's. I haven't been in so long. I need to go back. We go to Rudy's. They were out of hot dogs. We drank like 1 beer, and he's like, oh, I'm tired. I gotta work. And I was like, all right, whatever. You have to go back to South Jersey. Bye. Didn't kiss. What is my fucking problem? I need to figure that out. Just kiss people. You like making out with people. Just fucking do it. He also could have been like, hey girl, I want to make out with you. So whatever. And that was the one time we met. I think that was like September 2021. I had such a crush on this guy. Oh my god, guys, he's in a band. He's in like an Irish folk band, which is like so hot to me. I don't know. And for the longest time I thought he played the banjo, but I learned recently it's the mandolin. Whatever the fuck that is. Hot. I love it. He's very into his Irish roots. Very South Jersey. He's got like a Philly accent, and I'm so into it. I hate it. This guy has like ruined my life for fucking 2 years now. I think guy number 3 just rejected me. Damn. Caught live on camera. I got rejected. It's fine. I didn't think it was gonna work out anyways. I always hate that I have to be the one that gets rejected, though. I need to start rejecting people more often. Moral of the story is reject people. Don't get rejected. Anyways, this guy and I had been, like, after our first date, like, he kind of told me that, like, because he doesn't live in the city, like, he doesn't really have time to hang out. Which is bullshit because, like, I lived across the street from his apartment. Or not his apartment, his office. Did I tell him that? No. I told him I lived in Hell's Kitchen, which is like where his office was. Whatever. It's fine. We kept like texting each other and stuff, and like at one point I was like, honestly, like I don't know if I can talk to you if we're not gonna hang out. Like that's not like, I'm not interested in that. With that being said, we continued to talk to each other through like Instagram. I have always thought he's cute and funny, and we like get along. Like a few days ago, he texts me and he's like, what are you doing Sunday night? I was like, you, I assume. I didn't say that to him, but I should have. That would have been really funny. Yeah, he's like in town recording something for his band. Hot. And then he came over after the Super Bowl and we hung out and it was really cute. It's really weird how fucking comfortable I was with him because I have known him for like a year and a half. But like we had never like been intimate with each other, and it was pretty intimate. And it was very interesting. I was really obsessed with his beard. It was bad. I don't know, we were just like honest with each other and it was cute. And he slept over. I can't believe I just got rejected on camera. I'm not even gonna read the text message, I don't think. This has been the wackest recording experience I've had so far. I talk about one boy, he likes my Instagram story. Which is funny because my Instagram story isn't a picture of me. It's me making a stupid joke about this game that I'm playing. Fucking, why would he like that? Because I'm hilarious, that's why, but like, you're obsessed with me, you're obsessed. And then I talk about and he texts me. It's okay, before that guy rejected me, I was just saying that I don't think it's gonna work out. So like, it's fine, it's fine. I do think he's cute, I just don't think we're very compatible. Bummer, I think I need to get high. Okay, yeah, was here. I need to stop saying their first names. He moved to Philly recently. When he was here, he was like, you need to come visit me. And I was just like, what would I do in Philly is what my response. I was like, what would I do in Philly? And he was like, you can do anything. It's like so cool. I want to go to Philly. Like I've never been. Like I do want to visit. I would literally be going to Philly to visit him. You know, like I'm not going to go get a hotel room. Like I would go and I would want to stay with him and hang out with him and do stuff with him. That seems so serious. I don't know. He's not my boyfriend. We get along. Do I go to Philly? Just for like a night, right? I don't know, I just like, it feels too serious to go all the way to Philly just to hang out with him. He was doing shit in the city, had a free night, and that's why he came here. Much to think about, much to think about. I also want to talk about like what I'm looking for. So if any boys stumble upon this video, they know that I'm single, I'm hot, I love to make out, I'm super fun and creative and funny. I can bleach my eyebrows and look fine. Like that's impressive. Not every bitch can pull off. I mean, I'm not sure if I could even pull them off quite yet. I've only had bleach eyebrows for about 2 hours. You know, not every bitch is brave enough to try, and that's what's hot. Oh my god, now it's gonna look like I bleached my eyebrows because I was rejected by that guy. Why did this all have to happen in one day? I bleached my eyebrows before I was rejected, to be fair. Okay? This was not in response to the rejection. This was preparing for the rejection. I want a fucking boyfriend. And I probably talked about this before. I can never remember what I've talked about. It's only been 2 episodes. You would think I could remember. No, I can't remember. I want a fucking boyfriend. And fucking is cool. But he lives in Philly, and like that's just like not what I'm looking for. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck major ass when I get an actual boyfriend and I have to tell Connor to like leave me alone. Or just like I start ignoring him. I don't know. I like enough, would be willing to try, and we did kind of talk about it a little bit. Not like a relationship between the 2 of us, but like I just have a big crush on him, and I'm always gonna respond to his messages because I think he's cute and I like him and we get along, and I'm single and I can do that shit. Kayla, I keep bringing Kayla up. Kayla, you're my bitch and I love you. You keep me humble. One time she was like, why don't you leave that man alone? He doesn't leave me alone either. It's mutual. We both cannot leave each other alone. I really hope he doesn't watch this. Actually, I kind of hope he does. I'm being really real right now. Also, I love this song. Yeah, I want a boyfriend. And I think I need to delete Hinge, which is kind of counterintuitive. I think what's going to be best for me is meeting people in real life. Can I just like meet a man naturally for once in my life? It's this neighborhood and it's this city. It's the city. It's impossible to meet people in the city. Okay, recommendations for this month. The movie The Holdovers. Did boy number 2 tell me to watch that movie? Yes. But, you know, he's got taste. So, and there was a hot guy in it. Even though he's playing a high schooler, he's cute. I can't remember his name, but I follow him on Instagram. Just brown curly hair. Can't go wrong with that. And Paul Giamatti kind of slayed in that. Even though he scares me. His eyes, I mean like he's wearing a prosthetic eye in the movie, but like even normally his eyes kind of scare me. Top Dog by Magnolia Bay, the song. Banger. I can't stop listening to it. Really good. There's a new Pillow Queen songs single that's out. Their album's coming out. Oh my god. Everyone's releasing an album around my birthday. I'm so fucking excited. Except for Taylor Swift's album. Fuck Taylor Swift's album. She's always releasing an album around my birthday. And it pisses me off. I think she released one of her re-recordings on my birthday one year. And I made my friends promise not to play any of it. Because it's my fucking birthday. I don't want Taylor Swift to be a part of it. I had one more recommendation, but I threw my phone across the room because I didn't want to look at the rejection text. I can't believe I caught that live on camera. What an episode. Episode 3. My eyebrows are bleached. I'm getting rejected. Boys are stupid. Yep, that'll be it, I guess. Bye. Bye, weirdos. Actually, let me give you a good look at my eyebrows.